Okay, I'm having a bit of an issue. I don't know why. Something's going on between uh, with the publisher. I believe it's on the publisher side. I've been on tech support uh, for about a week now, trying to get this problem resolved, and I haven't got it fixed yet. And I know I'm talking and you don't know what the problem is, but I'm going to show you in a second. I haven't gotten the problem fixed yet. I'm still working with them to get the problem fixed. Um, but until then, I'm going to show you how to work around the problem until I do get it fixed. All right, so first off, I'm going to show you the way that this is supposed to work. Uh, and eventually, hopefully, I'll get it working that way again. But this is another class that I have set up. And this is the way it's supposed to work. So let's just suppose I want to go and do the readings for the preliminary chapters. So I would click on this. It takes me to like all 5 chapters of here. I would click on this, and like the first one is going to be the textbook. So I click on this, and it should launch me straight into the textbook where I want to go. And this is it. This is the textbook. So now I'm inside of the textbook, and I can do my reading or whatever. That's what is supposed to happen. Um, and the same should work for the test. So if I go back here again and I click on the test, and I click on this, and this should take me directly to the test that I want it to go to. Like I said, this is what I want to happen. For some reason, for like a bunch of the classes, it's not happening. You see, this takes me straight to the test. For some reason, this isn't happening. So I'm going to create this video to kind of show you how to work around this until I do get it fixed. I'm on the I'm on the phone with tech support with the publishers pretty much every day. I've got it up to tech level 9, I think, right now. It's like, and I mean, I've been on the hold for like hours and hours and hours. Anyway, none of this concerns you, so let me show you what we're going to do until we work around. So this is, I get out of here and go to a different class that I know I'm having problems with. So you folks that are in, we'll just say CIT 105, and your last 4 of your class number is CJZ3. I'm having these problems with CJZ 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So these are the last classes that were added, which again is why I think there's something going on the publisher side, because when I added these first 2, everything worked fine. For some reason, when I've added these last 5, everything's not working fine. So let me show you how I'm going to work around this thing. If you click on the links and it takes you where it should go, hey, great. Something's going on and working. Like for some reason, this class all of a sudden started working, but the rest of them don't seem to be. But let me show you how to work around it. So I'm going to take you to here and I'll show you what's going on. So this is the same thing, preliminary chapters 1 through 5. I click on this, and again, this link should take me where I want it to go. And again, there's 5 chapters in this preliminary thing, so hopefully I have this thing resolved before we get past these 5 chapters. But if you want to do the reading and stuff, so here's how you would do it. You click on this. The first one's going to include the reading. And this should take me to like a weird screen that this is the cause of my problems. It's going to take me to the screen that says that I paid. You can see there's a green bar up at the top. I get this. This shouldn't be happening. This should take me directly to the text where I want to go. But let me show you how to work around this. When you get to this screen, hit continue. And this is going to take you to the front page of MindTap for this class. And this is what I'm really trying to avoid you all getting into, because I just find it causes a lot of confusion. But until I get this fixed, we're going to have to deal with the confusion for a little bit. So what I want you to do is go to Concepts, and it's going to open up these 5 chapters. So these 5 chapters are the first 5 that we're going to deal with. So to get to the textbook, I'm going to click on Module 1. And then right here, Chapter 1, Introducing Today's Technology, yada, yada, yada. This will take me where I want it to go. So if I click on this, this should take me to the textbook, like we saw before. Now, as far as the tests go, I'll go out of here again. If I click on this, and this is, like I said, normally this is the way that, these are backwards, I know, but 1 through 3, if I click on this, it's going to take me again to that green screen, or that screen with a green bar on top of it. But I'll show you how to get to where the test is when the time comes for you to take a test. And let me show you where not to do. So I'm going to click continue again. Again, it's going to take me to the front page of MindTap. And we're going to click on concepts again. Well, let me show you what I don't want you to do. Inside of each of these chapters, there's an exam. I don't want you to take that, because what I've done is, rather than take 5 exams, I combine the questions from the first 5 chapters into 2 exams. So I think you got one exam with 24 questions, and the other exam has 25 questions. But don't do this. What I want you to do is scroll all the way down, and then you'll see preliminary chapters 1 through 3 and 4 through 5. So I want you to do these 2 tests. And these will cover all 5 of these chapters. So read all 5 of these chapters. So like if you want to do Module 2, click on Module 2, read. Here's the text. See if I can click the back button. What does it do? Looks like a lot of nothing. I'll go there again. This is really annoying to me, and like I said, I'm working with the folks at Cengage to try to fix this problem. I don't know what's happening. They don't know what's happening. It's confusing them. So if you want to do, like I said, if you want to do chapter 2, you would just click on the chapter 2 thing. Again, it's going to take you to this page. You click on continue. And you would click on concepts, and then here's module 2. Here's the reading. There's also flashcards. There's a practice test. There's some training that you can do. The one thing I don't want you to do is don't click on this test. Because the first test is going to cover modules 1, 2, and 3. And you'll see it down here. It says preliminary chapters 1 through 3. And the second test is going to cover chapters 4 and 5, modules 4 and 5, and that's this one. So those are the ones that I want you, these 2 tests at the bottom are the tests that I want you to take. Don't take these. I mean, if you take these tests, all right, I'll let you in on a little secret. You can take this test if you want to, and it's kind of another opportunity, because the same questions that are in this test are the same questions that are in module 1 from this test. So it kind of gives you another opportunity to take the test if you wanted to, just because of the way things are going. Let's do it. So again, click on, when you get to that screen that says that you paid and there's a green bar up at the top, click continue, and that's going to take you into MindTap. And then click on concepts, and here are the first 5 modules. Hopefully I will have this thing resolved by the time we get out of that. I'm really kind of hoping that. But I know this is confusing, especially if you watch the videos that I say this is the way things are supposed to work, because it's not working that way right now. So I'm going to be working on trying to get that fixed. Again, if you have any issues, please shoot me an email. If you would, make sure that you put CIT 105, and if you can find, just so you know, I'm gonna go back into, because you saw me mention before about the last 4 digits when I get into here. So like here are all the classes. Depending on like how many classes you all are taking, you'll have different ones for different classes. These are just all the classes that I'm teaching this semester. But like you see this CJZ2, 6JZ3, 6JZ4. If you don't know which one of those that you're in, when you click on courses and go to like whichever course you're in, up at the very top you'll see this CJZ2. If you would include that in the subject line of your email, that will make my life a lot easier. And I realize that I'm asking you to make my life easier when I'm kind of confusing yours, but I would appreciate it. Like I said, I'm really trying to get this thing fixed, but please shoot me an email if you have any questions. Hopefully I'm going to get this thing fixed this week, but we'll work around it until then. So I will be talking to you all soon.